What is cracking, guys? Mellowlink here once again with part 2 of the top 8 tips of Tekken 8. Just to get straight into it, let's begin with tip number 4, which is essentially converting combos. So the reason I bring this one up is because not only is there the new tornado and screw system, but there's also new ways to convert your combos. And what I essentially mean is basically, say you've got a combo and it stops a bit early from the wall, you can activate your heat and obviously extend it even more. Say you've used every single type of combo extender and you need a little bit more distance, you can just activate heat, do a heat dash, and just get that little bit of extra distance and utilization of your combo optimization. I mean, you can already carry combos so far in the Tekken games, but now that is extended even further with the new systems. So make sure you have a look at exactly how you can optimize, including, as I said, tornado, screw, heat activation, whatever you need. So to be honest, I don't think it'll take that long to get used to the systems, but make sure you are using them to your benefit where it can be applied. So tip number 5, sort of ties into the previous point, but it's sorting out your wall game. So part 1 of this, I would just want to mention, as I said, with tornadoes and screws and whatnot, you can actually get the tornado spin when you splat someone. So basically what this means is you'll splat someone, then you can actually re-wall splat them and then finish off the combo. But you have to sort of lab certain scenarios because it only enables for a certain amount of hits. So for example, if you have a tornado spin that will put them back on the wall, or resplat, if it's 2 hits, it's not going to let you do your usual wall combo. If it's, for example, poles, 3-2 backsway into 1+2, that's 3 hits total. So if it's going to be 3 hits, the last hit will drop. So you have to sort of lab what will connect with what to get the most out of your wall combos and the most damage. But it does, allow for a lot more interesting situations on the wall. And yeah, it doesn't just feel like the same brain dead combo that you're doing every time you splat. So make sure you have a look at this new wall system and get the most out of it. So tip number 6 is one that I just want to mention because I did this when I started playing Tekken 8. As soon as the demo came out, I did this. Straight up, lab your character's changes. Obviously you can't lab right now, but when the game comes out, you can find out what exactly is different and then use that to your advantage, because the developers have done this for a reason. Don't just play Tekken 7. Don't play Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 because there's a reason that these moves are powered up or they have different properties, different inputs even. I know a lot of the time I was pressing the wrong buttons because they actually made the inputs more efficient. So make sure you lab exactly what your character can do and their new changes, because they are there for a reason. Some moves might have better wall carry now. Some moves might do more damage. Different inputs, as I said. So on top of that, obviously your characters have new moves as well. So don't just utilize the Tekken 7 system. Make sure you use all the new things that have been added. So the tip number 7, I want to mention this because a lot of people haven't really talked about this, and it's the new replay integration function. So what I mean by that is, if you lose a certain scenario in a game and you're not too sure what to do there, in Tekken 8 they've actually implemented a system where you can go to that exact moment and then play in the moment. So say you got, there was a move that was a plus frame and you didn't know about it and you kept getting hit, you can now see that with all the frame data and react in the moment and relive that scenario and see just how you can beat that and how you can improve. It's essentially fed to you on a silver platter here. These scenarios, obviously you had to recreate in training mode with a lot of setting up time, but this you can go straight into replay. It's all there for you, and you can obviously learn how to beat each scenario that you're having trouble with just on the fly. So big ups to Bandai Namco for putting that in. Make sure you guys use it. Lucky tip number 8 for today is utilizing ghosts. So what I mean by this is, obviously you can fight player ghosts, by just going to the menu. You can find ghosts, whatever you need. Basically, the reason I mention this is because that means if there's a certain player or play style that you are having trouble with, you can actually load up that person's ghost and fight them infinitely without them even needing to be there. So you can improve on situations that you're having trouble with. You can get used to different play styles. It's just basically endless opportunities to level up at this point. The ghost system is great because there are a number of different people and different play styles, and with the new first to 3 system or first to 2 system in ranked, you'll only get to fight them once in that set. So finding their ghost or adding their ghost and then getting to replay it and rematch it infinitely, it's going to do wonders for your game. So make sure you utilize that when you can. Alright everyone, that does it again for part 2 of Tekken 8 tips to get you geared up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and just hang in there guys, because we're only 6 days away, so let's get cracking.